March Madness, just over 3 weeks away. Can you feel it? I sure can. Last week I didn't feel it so much, though. It was 3-3. Let's do better this week. Back to 7 games here. We'll get started in the Big Ten. An early tilt here, 11 a.m. Central Time, as you have rivals Minnesota and Wisconsin going up against each other. I like Minnesota here. Why? Because of the plus 14.5 you're getting in this rivalry game. Yes, Wisconsin, the most efficient offensive team in the nation, but it is a rivalry game. Minnesota has a guy named Maurice Walker, the big man, should be able to control the paint. Watch out for foul trouble, though. If he gets in trouble, Wisconsin may go on a run with Kaminsky, but if Walker is able to stay in this game, keep Wisconsin low scoring, they should be able to cover this number of 14.5. And with that early start, the legs don't get under you as fast. Things might be a little mucked up early on. You know, Minnesota will have some excitement because it is the rivalry game, so let's go with the Badgers plus 14.5. Second game, ACC, it's Miami on the road to take on Louisville. Now, Louisville hasn't played well as of late because Chris Jones has been out of the lineup. He comes back in. How effective will he be? That's a tough thing that Louisville will have to answer. Also, they'll have to look at Miami's new starting rotation where they go small. About 4 guards in that starting lineup. Miami likes to shoot the 3. If they're hitting, they should be able to keep this game close. Give me plus 8.5 against a Louisville team not playing well as of late. Let's keep the underdog theme going, staying in the ACC. It's Georgia Tech getting 13 points at North Carolina. Now, North Carolina can score. There's no doubt about that. But they cannot defend anybody right now. That collapse against Duke was all on the defensive side of the ball. You cannot let Duke score that many points. And now North Carolina comes off back-to-back losses here, back-to-back tough losses, and then one against your rival, come back. How into this game are they going to be against a bad Georgia Tech team? Give me the points in this situation with Georgia Tech plus 13. Now, finally, we'll take a favorite late. Why? Because it's Gonzaga. They are playing really good basketball out there in the West Coast. If you haven't seen this Gonzaga team, watch them before the tournament. This isn't the old Gonzaga where they're beating up on everybody in their conference and they're just going to die in the first or second round. No, this is a very, very good Gonzaga team. I wish they were able to play outside of this conference a little bit more. They lost to Arizona early, but let me tell you, if they were playing in the Pac-12, they'd be turning some heads out there. Kyle Wilcher, the transfer from Kentucky, scores 45 points the other night, and he's probably their second best player. And, Pangos running the point out there will probably be WCC Player of the Year. And then they also have a strong bench, which they usually don't. You get a guy like Sabonis coming off the bench. Take Gonzaga. This is their big rival, St. Mary's. The Gales have never been able to beat Gonzaga. I don't expect them to do it this time. Gonzaga by double digits. Take them minus 6.5. That line will probably go up, but as of right now, it's just 6.5, so jump on that. Let's get some real quick hitters going here. TCU at Kansas. Can't believe TCU covered last week. That game was tied against Oklahoma State, and then TCU goes on the run. I thought it would be Oklahoma State going on the run. They're not going to be able to keep this up, especially at Kansas. 8-2 at home are the Jayhawks against the spread. Take Kansas minus 12. Stick in the Big 12. It is Iowa State finally getting that big road victory last time out. They keep it going. They should be able to beat Texas because it's Texas and Rick Barnes. We love fading the Texas Longhorns. Take Iowa State plus 2. Your final pick of the week, the degenerate pick of the week, everyone's favorite. I'm 4-0 so far in my degenerate pick of the week. I'm heading back to my local area, the Mid-American Conference, the good old MAC. First place, CMU. Last place, Ball State. CMU has already beaten Ball State in Muncie by 18 points. Why not do it again at home as they want to keep first place? You want to be able to get that high seed going into the MAC tournament. It's all about the chips, the Chippewas. CMU minus 11, and there are your 7 plays this week. I'm going to try to get something going on Wednesday or Thursday, so watch out for that as we keep going, and good luck. We'll see everybody next time.